So, hi guys, here we are, MMA UK News. Obviously, myself, Stoomboy, as always, MMA UK BJJ show. So, today we're talking about SGI9. SGI9 going to be Saturday, the 11th of December. Usual place, Maryhill Community Halls. Event kicks off, I believe, doors open at 5 o'clock. First fight's on about 5:45. So, tickets. I did mention yesterday when I was talking to Owen Livesey that tickets are available from the fighters. That's incorrect because, again, it being the Maryhill Community Halls, it's a council-run building. So, unfortunately, tickets are only available through Eventbrite, which is you can get the link through the SGI9 Facebook page or through Scottish Grappling. So, tickets, obviously, usual prices, £20 for a single ticket. And there'll obviously be deals on tickets, which will be announced, obviously, a little bit closer to the time. So, again, anybody that's seen the fight card, it's an absolute stacked fight card from start to finish. It's going to be headlined by, obviously, the big one is the Four Nations. So, Team Scotland, Team England, Team Ireland, and Team Wales. So, the team events, obviously, 5 fighters in each team. So, promises to be an absolutely fantastic event. Definitely the best Scottish grappling or SGI that we've seen to date, and these SGIs keep getting better and better. So obviously my next guest is going to be one of the team captains. Team Scotland captain is King of the North, Kevin McAloon of SBG Moray. So Kevin's obviously got a fight coming up this weekend at Grapple Fest against Shane Curtis, so we'll hear a little bit about that as well. And then Kev's going to announce the Team Scotland entrance as well. So, Kev, listen, absolute pleasure to have you on as always. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. Thanks very much. Good to talk to you again. Thank you very much for your kind introduction as well.
So, what's the plan for you today then? Will you just chilling? You got any training today?
No, I think I'm gonna relax a little bit more today, and then last week of trainings, for Grapple Fest. So this week, so relax a bit today, maybe get out and go for a nice wander and stuff like that, and just kind of decompress a bit, and then carry on. So I'm looking forward already to just look, but always buzzing to get back into training. Usually by Sunday, feel good. Yeah. My body feels really good, feels strong, and looking forward to kind of getting down onto a big show in Grapple Fest. It's been a while, so it'll be a good time getting away, getting back onto those mats. It'll be streamed live, so it'll be a good experience again, to get back on Grapple Fest.
Definitely. Tough opponent as well, Shane Curtis, Nottingham MMA. So Shane's obviously been on the scene for quite a while. Obviously Grapple Fest veteran. He's been on quite a few Grapple Fest, Polaris and stuff like that as well. But I mean, that's the kind of opponent you want.
Yeah, I think our paths are being due to meet. Actually, I think we were meant to be in a competition, the sub series, the one where myself, Ellis, Dominic Dillon, Shane actually pulled out of that a week before with an injury, I think. So I think we've been meaning to meet maybe for a long time. So Chris Thompson from Grapple Fest, credit to him, he's seen the match and they put it together. And Shane's been on Grapple Fest a load of times. He's been on Polaris now twice. Good leg locker, always seems to do well. So I think that'll be definitely a good matchup. And actually seems to be a little bit of excitement around it as well from people in the know. So I'm going down. I'm feeling good, so I'm ready to do what I do.
Yeah. Listen, we always look forward to seeing you. I mean, as I said, you're definitely one of our favourite fighters, definitely in Scotland. So, as I said, anytime you're on the show, as I said, we're always there. We're always watching. As I said, I'm wanting to get down to the event as well. So obviously, I'll see you live down there. So it'll be always great to see you, Kev. So. Be a good fight, as I say, you and Shane Curtis. Obviously, I know Shane, obviously, seen a lot of Shane over the years. So, brown belt, as I said, out of Nottingham MMA. So, really, really good setup down there. So, and as you mentioned, obviously, leg locker. I think he beat, was it Polaris? The last Polaris he beat,
Ben Hills.
I believe, Ben Hills, yeah. So, and obviously, Ben Hills, I said, anybody knows Ben Hills, definitely another top guy, black belt out in Next Gen. So yeah, he's definitely legit. But as I said, for you, Kev, I mean, that's always something we always see you. You're always wanting these good fights. You're always wanting really, really good guys, rather than just saying, well, do you know what? bring in, because it's bring in whoever, but you want the best guys. You don't want to be fighting the mediocre purple belts and stuff.
Who would I be? What kind of fighter would I be if I only went against people that I thought I could beat? You know, you've got to go against those people and test yourself, and that's like the buzz for me. Is you go in, you test yourself. You need to make sure that it's a challenge, and you come out the other side and you go straight back in and you go, right, next one, test myself again. I wouldn't enjoy it if it was, you know, guaranteed. So it shouldn't ever be guaranteed. If you're guaranteed to win, then you're not competing at a high enough level. So looking forward to this one and seeing what the future brings for me as well. So
definitely. And then obviously next thing after that, then SGI9. So SGI9, team captain, Team Scotland. So it made sense. Obviously, you were going to be the man to lead out Scotland.
By the way, that's such a cool, like, I know that's such a cool thing. I'm really, really proud that they picked me to do the event, really, and be Team Scotland captain. So that's like something awesome. I'm really, really excited to do it. I can't wait, because there's going to be, you don't know who you're going to get on the night. And normally in SGI you can study your opponent, but you don't know who you're going to get on the night. And I think there's going to be upsets. I think there's going to be people who, you know, expect, you know, maybe a big name to, you know, to sweep up. And I think there's going to be some upsets, and I'm right there for that. I'm all about that. So I know my team's strong. I've heard a couple of names in some other teams now, so I'm just looking forward to it. And I know this is like the place that I want to be, competing against the names that I've heard. You know, Owen's team, stuff like that. That's going to be, if we can get a good couple of matches in there, I'm excited to get those wins. Yeah. So you ready to hear my team?
Let's go, Team Scotland.
Team Scotland, first up, obviously, I've got myself. I've got Sharpie, David Sharp from Marcus Nardini's, Stevie Ray from Braveheart MMA. We've got Ben Fletcher from CVA Jiu-Jitsu, and we've got Jack Brown as well from Marcus Nardini's BJJ. So a well-rounded team. I'm looking forward to getting on the mats with the boys and showing what's up.
Definitely. So obviously you mentioned there, obviously a few of the names. So David Sharp, Likens, MMBJJ. So Davey Sharp, anybody that watches Davey Sharp, very, very exciting fighter. I mean, he fought one of your teammates just recently as well. Listen, very, very exciting fighter. As I say, Davey always looks to finish guys. I mean, he doesn't like to go the distance and stuff like that, but he's always looking for finishes and so on. I know he had a tough fight at, I believe, Evolution of Combat, one of the last outings, but obviously he got the win, exactly what he was supposed to do. Jack Brown's been one of the Scotland's top leg lockers for a number of years now. As I say, comes again with a great style, both coming under Marcus Nardini. Ben Fletcher, CVA, runs probably some of the best young guys come out of CVA in Scotland at the moment. And as I said, obviously,
plus Ben's won multiple IBJJF medals, got black belt experience, good head on him. Met the guy out at the Euros and stuff like that. Solid guy. So really excited to have Ben in my team as well, you know.
And the thing with Ben as well, I mean, Ben trained a lot in Brazil. So where obviously Brazilians, obviously over in Brazil, their jiu-jitsu, although it's the same, it's a different style of jiu-jitsu. So and they're always attacking in Brazil as well. So
been to the USA as well. So he's a good asset to the team.
Yes, and then
there's another guy called Stevie Ray.
I was going to come on to Stevie. Yeah, so Stevie, again, UFC fighter. Stevie is awesome, man. I absolutely love watching Stevie, whether it be jiu-jitsu or MMA. So I know he's got a lot of things planned. I know he's got Polaris at the end of the month. PFL is going to start PFL next year as well.
$1 million tournament. Like, see, this is what I was saying was, you know, they chose me to be Scotland captain. Stevie Ray, I used to, before I even was into doing any combat sports, I used to take pictures. I was a photographer. I took photos of Stevie Ray. I've seen him in the best fight I've ever seen in my life. So like me captaining and having like a guy like Stevie Ray in my team, that's awesome. We caught up last weekend and we trained and it was magic. It was brilliant.
Yeah.
Really nice guy, like phenomenal jiu-jitsu. Like I think he's going to do some damage on the scene, both in grappling and when he comes back to the PFL. Like just is absolutely grade one hard bastard, man. So he's cool, and so's everyone else in the team. You know, I've competed with Jack, and I've obviously seen firsthand guys like Sharpie. You know, when he had that fight with Aiden, very methodical, knows exactly what he wants. I can see him taking out some big names as well. And even when he gets pushed, you know what I mean? Like he's getting on top of guys which you don't see as much from his sort of style. When he gets on top, he's going for submissions, he's falling through for anacondas, darces, and stuff like that. He's got good passing as well. So I'm really excited for that. Got Ben as well, so I think Ben's going to be a dark horse too. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see how the competition unfolds and see who Mr. Kieran Brohan's bringing along.
Well, we're going to find out about Kieran next Thursday. Obviously, we've got him on the show, so Kieran's kept his cards quite close to his chest. So we'll find out on Thursday. Ben, obviously, we're waiting to hear from Ben as well. Obviously, who the Welsh guys are going to bring up. So, but again, there's a lot of great Welsh jiu-jitsu practitioners out there. So, so we've got a comment coming in. Peter Knox, freedom. So, and that's the thing. We've seen a couple of pictures, obviously, that you've posted. Obviously, a couple of Braveheart pictures. So, what was your thoughts behind that?
I just like to have a little bit of fun, and you know, people like it was my team. Somebody in my team dropped it, so yeah, just the first one was like walking into SGI squads, and it's like the scene where he's on the back of the horse with his hands out, like what's up, and then I thought the next one I was like, well, I've obviously done the one for SGI, and I was like, well, I'm going down to Liverpool, so there's a quote, obviously, like I'll invade England and defeat the English on their own soil, and I was like, right, that's getting fucking posted. Like, I like just having a laugh and stuff like that, so I thought that was funny, and the photoshops were good, so I thought I might as well get that on, and plus it kind of mixes with the King of the North thing, so.
Yeah. And you gutted that nobody's came back with a picture, because I know Kieran Brohan was talking about he was going to add a picture in. He's not done it yet.
Oh, Kieran, like he's the wee Irish guy in the Braveheart film. You know him? What was his name? Like, I was just like, "That's you, mate. You got the hair and everything." Like, I wouldn't be surprised if like Kieran was related to him in some way. You know, like, that's what he is. So I'll see what he comes in as. I don't. I'm trying to think of Irish film characters that Kieran could perhaps play, but I don't know any.
Listen, I'm sure he'll hopefully come up with someone. I'm surprised James Coggs hasn't posted a couple of pictures up yet. So about
James
him.
Coggs always on the wind up as well with Kieran. So
yeah.
Actually, Kieran's one of those guys, friends with everybody. Like hardly anyone's met him. Like James has probably met him like once or twice, but like he's just in everybody's DMs, like winding people up. Like so he must have this like charm, like people are like not wanting to tell him to piss off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he just comes into people's DMs and he'll wind me up about looking like Gordon Ramsay or something. I'm like, how are you, cheeky little, So yeah.
But who are you? Who are you?
Yeah. It's like, so I mean, he was talking about posting a picture of a lineup of his team with balaclavas on. And I was like, that would be class, man. the Irish team coming over. They're getting stopped at customs.
Oh mate. Well, listen, I'm pretty sure once he posts his team, I'm pretty sure he'll start putting pictures up and stuff like that. So, and then obviously Peter Knox again, Rob Roy, That's going to be the common theme. I mean, definitely coming up to the week of the fight, the week of SGI, there's going to be a lot of this freedom stuff and Braveheart.
Yeah, man. I dress team. I've already told the guys it's like face paint and battle gear. We need to have it done. You know, training's going well. We need to be watching these films like to study. Coming in, well, I'm bringing the Claymore that I won a few years back. So
I remember that one. Yeah, I remember that. So
should bring that.
Nice. So guys, listen, there we go. Team Scotland is going to be Kevin McAloon, team captain, Stevie Ray, Davey Sharp, Jack Brown, and Ben Fletcher. So there we go. We've got Team England announced yesterday. We've now got Team Scotland. So guys, SGI 9, Saturday, December the 11th. Make sure you get your tickets online from Eventbrite through the Scottish Grappling page, and make sure that you get your tickets early, because, as I said, if anybody's seen the card so far, this card is absolutely stacked. I mean, there's a lot of top guys through MMA, through grappling and so on this card. So make sure you get yourselves tickets for this as quickly as possible. So, Kev, listen, absolute pleasure. Always love chatting with you, buddy.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
Good to see you down at Grapple Fest in a week. Hopefully catch up with you there.
Definitely. Well, listen, stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll see you Saturday, buddy. All right?
See you on Saturday, mate. Right?
Take it easy, mate. Bye-bye.
Right.